Continuing the rise up the freshest in the Northwest list, we come to number 7. Now, we haven't heard from this guy for about 2 years, but he decided to drop an album, and his name is Grynch.
Grynch's album is great. I like it.
I like Grynch.
It was fun.
I can't say more than that though. That's like one of my best friends.
He's a mainstay in Seattle hip hop.
Streetlights, right? Yeah. That's the album?
That's like Mac talking about.
Yeah, I listened to it too. Dope.
You could talk about Lee's. Lee would whoop my ass. But Grynch is
dope, man.
Grynch is dope. I don't think anybody at this table has anything negative to say about his music or him.
No, not him or his music. No.
You know, he's dope. He really is.
Well, he just, you know, he has a great attitude. I mean,
yeah,
you know, he gives back a lot. He does
Yeah.
a lot of shit on the low for a lot of people.
He does.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I see him. It's gonna be on record, so fuck it. But I mean, I see him do some records with some whack ass artists, but then I see him come back and do some shit with Wands and Warren G.
Yeah, he's about to drop that record probably
you know what I
next week.
mean?
Right?
That says a lot though, that, you know, he doesn't judge it like just on the, you know, he just does it on the homie loves.
Yeah, he does though.
How was his album? Honestly, I haven't really.
It's good.
Streetlights?
I
like
but
it.
I mean, as far as like, I mean, I know it's good because Grynch makes good music.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's his stuff. He makes good music. But how is it being taken? Is it being people buying it? Is it buzzing? Is it hitting? Because I feel like it kind of dropped.
I feel like people are talking about it.
I mean, I was with him the other day when he had to go restock
Right.
the record stores.
Hey, but this man was
And I think
lucky
he
right
sounds
here.
real
The
hungry
day
on
that
this
his
record.
album dropped, it was the first sunny day of the year, it seemed like. I remember getting into the whip and cracking his album, and it just sounded awesome.
I remember
with
him
the
telling
song.
me all day long about it too, like, hey, Streetlights, man, it's so nice out. Hey, you wanna go for a drive and listen to some Grynch?
Who does that?
Wow.
Nobody does that. Hey, but
I'd love to know if you want some Grynch.
I'm gonna come swoop you up, man. We're gonna go to the waterfront. This is Grynch. I'm not doing that, bro.
I'm not doing that with any artist.
Exactly.
You feel me?
Nobody.
My favorite artist. We're not doing that shit.
But about this R&B album, you trying to
Hell yeah.
roll on sword with it?
GT though?
That's Mr. Grynch, man. No, sir.
My mama.
I mean, it seems to me like he, you know, when he does shows, though, people get excited about it.
Yeah.
You know, he can get, for the most part, you know, anybody that he wants, he can handpick his, you know, his lineup for most of these shows. And I don't think, you know, no diss to like somebody like Sam, but I don't think that Sam has that kind of power.
You know what's cool about Grynch though? Grynch is from a different. He's from a whole different era.
And Grynch is
As well.
Grynch is
Like remember when like Sporting Life and D Black and all them guys was rocking, and Grynch was, you know what I'm saying, doing his thing still. And then now he's still relevant. Even now, and that was a good, man, that was 2005 to 2007.
He's cocaine on the record, for God's sake. Come on, man.
Yeah, he's the type of artist that likes to take breaks. I mean, you know, there's times where you don't hear anything from Grynch, but then he comes back.
He's the kind of artist that can't take breaks.
Well, yeah, you can do that, but you also got to realize too that he's
I
doing
don't
this
think
about
Sam
management.
Aleezy can take breaks.
Yeah, and he's funding all that himself. You know,
Sam,
so
I don't think
he's making those calls. You know what I mean? Though, like, I'm sure labels look at him, but you know, he's just like, if it doesn't make sense, it's not gonna make sense. You know.
Especially at this point, he's been doing it for so long. He's been doing it for about 10 years.
Probably getting looked at
We know what the
label deal
option
for like the
is.
last 5 years.
Another
And that doesn't
thing,
really do anybody good.
another thing I wanted to like highlight was like his album release party. I don't know if you guys went.
I know about it.
It was packed. Like, it was sold out basically. He was so happy. I was backstage when he first heard about it.
Yeah, didn't he have everybody on the stage? He had Macklemore there, he had Wisdom, he had Saul,
Everybody was there,
everyone.
like all the local
even
artists.
Billy the Fridge,
Billy the Fridge.
singing and stuff.
He's OG, yeah.
Yeah, he is.
But he's absolutely still relevant.
Yeah.
With current music.
That's crazy.
You know what's crazy? There's no real OGs in like Seattle hip hop, like as far as like artists go now, and he's definitely
though,
one of
for
them.
as far as the relativity of it, though, for sure.
That's crazy.
I mean, you could talk about, you know, like the Sport and Life camp and stuff, but I mean, other than Flight with Royalty, who's really putting out projects.
Compared to the last project, Perspective, do you think he had got better with Streetlights?
I think he's more hungry.
I think
About the same.
He's got a little chip on his shoulder.
My thing with Grynch is like, it's not so much that you say like Grynch's music, like this project or this project is better than the other. He's just so consistent. You know he's not gonna fail.
There's growth with it too.
You know what I mean? Like it's
You can tell it's a more mature album.
absolutely like he reminds me of like somebody, and this is gonna sound like a crazy comparison, but like Black Thought from the Roots. Like he never really like overwhelms you, but you know he's gonna give you a solid every single time you hear
Probably
him.
why he's the most underrated rapper.
You know what I mean?
Never mentioned,
Maybe ever.
Never mentioned in the top.
Never mentioned the top,
Never.
but he always drops the heat, and it's always quality work. Grinch is like he's the same way. It's just always
I'm glad he didn't
quality
take it the
every
other way
time.
because like I think he's very underappreciated.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm glad that he's not like one of those people that just spaz out.
Oh,
you know.
Well, you gotta also think though too, man. I mean, you're coming from that same era and that same vein of like Macklemore and Saul and like all these other cats that are like, you know, are kind of making a little bit bigger moves, you know. And like he could have easily went the Seattle Northwest passive aggressive route and been salty as fuck.
That's what I mean. He's not. He's not that.
Right.
You know, he just put. You know, he had a smile on his face.
Dozen of those.
You know,
he's happy, man.
You know,
he's a happy dude.
He doesn't bitch about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he just plays ball.
Yeah.
You know, plain and simple.
Yeah, no,
I mean, I know some of us in this table, you know, if we're in that position.
It depends on who you are.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you know, Ben
so
did
the
put me
question
on the
would be-
tour. What the fuck?
So
That's my
to your
dude,
point,
you know.
if you were to try to go bigger and expand and get bigger than like just like on a national level,
Valor,
would you be able to
bro.
survive in
Valor,
it?
bro.
I think you would.
That's no joke.
I think he would.
I think now. I don't think then when he first started though. I think
When he first started, like 2005, that kind of
That's what I'm
era.
saying, yeah.
Would he be ever? No, of course not.
That's what I mean. Like that's why he's where he's at now.
He needed to improve.
But not even just that though. I think the whole culture of hip hop.
But there's not a lot of
the way
rappers
that
on
that
the national
was.
level
Yeah,
who do
back
their
then would've
first album,
been
their
like
first
snaps.
break is like
Exactly.
they can take over the game. I mean, there's not a lot of Kendricks. You know, even when Kendrick first dropped, people were still really up on him.
But not even just that. I just mean like the total state of hip hop as far as the commercialism. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't gonna be that guy then. He could be that now, but he's not as young as he was then. True. You know what I mean? That was 10 years ago.
True.
You know what I mean? So you got people like Sam and Saul who are younger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Obviously, and they can do that because hip hop is more open now. You know what I mean? Like Mac opened a lot of doors.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then people like Mac Miller, who's also out there doing it, and not even to say from like a racial standpoint, but just that feel good kind of music. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot more positivity than it is negativity. It's not about selling drugs, busting guns, and hoes and everything like that. You know what I mean? Like it's more positivity, just more lifestyle rap. And at that point in time, he wasn't gonna do that. Now he could. But he's not as young. He can't. He kind of wasn't as strong as much.
I like. Go ahead.
No, I'm done.
What I appreciate about Grynch is he's hungry, he's humble, and he remains relevant. Even as time continues on, he's a model for that, so that he doesn't stay relevant by trying to adapt to the time, but trying to be. He just is how he is. And so he's not fabricating or faking or perpetrating. He's just delivering who he is. And people who happen to like it, you know, over the period of time.
Totally likable though. You know, he didn't
that.
go like the trappy, twerky sounding music that's popular now.
He does him. Yeah.
To me, like, you guys can hate on me all you want, but it has like that 50 Cent Animal Ambition kind of vibe to it, where it's like 50's just spitting, it's classic 50, you know what you're buying. And it's the same with the Grinch record, you know, it's like you know what you're buying, you're not disappointed. I like the 50 album.
A lot of fillers.
Alright, it sounds like we are pretty solid with Grynch at number 7.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't put him
All right.
I wouldn't put him on Luck either.
I would put Luck over Grinch.
I still would put Luck over Grinch.
We're not done.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think he's super dope.
We're not done. Let's go. All right.
No. He's dope. He's deserves to be on the list, absolutely. But I still take Luck over him.
I take
Luck over Grinch?
I think he's just more dynamic.
Wow, I thought we were solid.
And if we picking rappers on the playground, man, like I used to pick hoop squads, and you gotta go Grinch or Luck one. Who you gonna pick?
Oh yeah, Kid Bull me.
I'm taking Luck one. And that's not a knock on Grinch.
At some point,
It's
we
not.
have to stop competing with Luck that way, though, because he'll make it to the top. Keep doing that.
He can.
I was just saying that, you know, I think that Grynch is super dope, but I'm just not going to put him on Luck. I think that, you know, it's like we were saying earlier, if we're going out and we're just taking a squad right now.
Okay.
Rap squad. He's got all the material out now.
Yeah, Lucky's definitely my point guard on that team.
I think we're pretty much ready for a vote. It was a preempt to put it up because I thought we were all solid on that. But all right, do we want Luck 1, number 7? Over Grynch. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It was 6-2. Cool Nuts actually voted for Grynch. Luck 1 up to number
must be some
7.
Portland beef there.
And we got Grynch up at number 8.
Everything is Portland.
There we are.
That's crazy.